All right, everybody, what is up? Welcome to our Genshin Impact live stream of the 2023 Windblume Festival. You know me, I like to save my events for the last day because I hate myself. So, before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's just jump right into it. We already started talking to Catherine, so we're gonna just jump right into it, y'all. All right, let's see how it goes. All right, so
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
I love the Windblume Festival. I think it's great.
So, got any jobs for us?
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future. With the arrival of the Windblume Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones. But it's customary to do this oneself without assistance. Think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild.
Oof.
Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
That's
Ew.
funny.
Gross.
Wow.
You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last two glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds?
Wow.
That's what this feels like.
That's very, very specific.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I
What's up,
found
Sucrose?
you. There's something I need your help with.
Woo! Sucrose?
What's up, Sucrose?
Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do
What's up,
right
Robot?
now
How are ya?
anyway.
Phew. Okay. Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windblume Festival's special ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude and love.
Nice one! So how did they decide who to appoint anyway?
They spun an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got chosen.
That sounds very, weird.
I think so too. But everyone
good,
said
that'd be
that
good.
it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role. Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
Okay.
Is that a test tube?
Yep,
Yeah.
every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy.
That's so weird.
Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research?
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to produce something truly miraculous.
Okay. I mean, a little creepy, but...
Darn, now Paimon's hungry.
Hmm.
Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
I mean...
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Anyway, I'm still missing one final breath of joy.
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy. Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy. Hey,
Wow.
come on! Paimon's doing her best to help,
I
okay?
was gonna say, that's a
So,
be a sweet
does it need
madame.
to be more like official or ceremonious or something?
No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows?
No, not once.
In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during it. For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, I'd have to do something like spend 6 months developing a medicine formula to a point where it was finally consistently effective. Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windblume Festival and all.
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even you don't know how to approach this...
We can give it a shot.
You're right.
Well, if he's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking, anyway. But, if things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet madame? Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love, after all. How could you refuse?
I mean, sweet madame's easy to do.
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package.
Oh, sure. Be right back.
That's cool.
Wait, is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Kale, right? When did she arrive in Mondstadt?
Well, she is friends with Amber.
Let's go say hi.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, these two are talking.
Kale, hey!
Oh, hey you guys. What are the chances?
I
You
haven't
were
seen her in
staring
so
into
long.
space just now. Something the matter?
No, don't worry. I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy. If you can do these things, you may light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing.
And what does these things refer to?
Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look. I asked a lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips.
Interesting.
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned? Oh, it was called The Boar Princess.
Oh, we've read that book before.
That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all.
Like,
You know her?
Paimon, do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an
That's
alchemist
so
with the
funny.
Knights of Euphonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, this is so painful. Oh my god, this is incredibly painful.
This is getting awkward fast. They're both so shy.
So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Could it be real? Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything.
Or not. What's up, Buff
The
Shaggy? How
only
are you?
people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course.
Wow.
I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel. That's a great take. I love it.
Exactly. Who would want to
I mean-
hurt a child's feelings?
I mean...
Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose? If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something? I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation. With no other information on hand or prior research to compare against, I'm afraid it might not even be worth considering. Wow! Her guesswork is really good, though.
I want to pick her brain some more. But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time?
Would you like to get the lantern of Utmost Joy?
Well, yes. I mean, if possible.
Then, what would you wish for, Kale?
I'd wish for
That's so sad.
a better personality.
That's so sad.
Huh?
That's like super sad.
You've got a great personality already.
Well, his personality sucks.
That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do...
Kale!
I know that voice! It's...
Oh, we finally get Amber again. I've seen Amber forever.
You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you... finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before?
Yeah, they're friends. She said that like the first day.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first day we met her.
A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in Mondstadt. So ever since my Elazar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured. Thanks.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
Of course. Fine by me.
Sure, go right ahead. Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes, so I can't go with you just yet.
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
That works.
Traveler, Sucrose,
She just straight up
could you look
ditches
after
work. It's like,
Kale
yeah,
for
I'm
now?
out.
I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure, no problem.
Count on
Awesome.
us.
See you later then.
You alright there, Kale? You look kinda disappointed. I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to cope?
This poor little anxiety
I've only
girl.
met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. It's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Alright. Let's go to Mondstadt's gate. You got it. Oh, interesting.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it.
I love it.
View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra? No?
So bad.
Kainari! Cyno! Over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you.
That was so great. Poor Cyno, man.
And who's this young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
Oh, this is gonna be an interesting
Yep,
meeting.
he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Cyno of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Cyno is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
She was already here.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before. What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and 2 especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great!
This is an
the more the
interesting
merrier.
group of people. Alright.
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out.
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Cyno, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders, and Kale's was traveling musician.
So they're role-playing.
Very much so.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
What the...
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here,
Jesus.
and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it.
This is exactly what I thought was going to happen.
As much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo.
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you
Was he
happen
just
to have
spacing
some
out?
samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later. But before that, I invite the 3 of you to look at this.
So apparently one of Mr. Gossel's properties. Interesting.
Food and lodging arrangement? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice.
Wow.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant, nor a musician. Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look. And should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board. Wait! Doesn't Paimon's opinion matter anymore? Paimon's technically Mondstadt too, you know.
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve. Thank you.
Just one thing.
Wow.
We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents. I can help too.
And Paimon will take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I
Hey,
will bring
FX,
the
how are
three
ya?
of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
This is like the latest stream we've ever done on like a Sunday, and it's like throwing me off. How you doing, FX? Welcome, welcome. Oh man. Let's see. Where am I going? Good hunter. Right. Alright, let's talk to Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
I'm doing
we
pretty
have
good.
a cold cut platter to go.
Trying to catch
Sure,
up on
Coming right up.
the Windblume festival that I
Would you
waited
like
to the
anything
last
else?
day to do. Like
Do we,
always.
Want anything else? Yay! So you do remember after all. You're just the best.
I had to get
Paimon
it.
will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a Windblume.
Wow.
No need to worry about that. Paimon can make room for good food.
All right, just a moment.
Alright.
Oh, that was great. If that was a Windblume treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Windblume Festival every day.
All this thing does is eat. Like, that's all that Paimon does is just eat. Alright, let's go here. Where is the kid? Oh, it's off to the side.
Take it easy.
I mean, we're like camping like right on the city outskirts. Like, I mean, they got a nice setup going on though. It's
All
not
right,
bad.
looks like we're all here.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Cyno. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on,
Wow.
let's all sit down.
Everyone brings out their food and starts cooking. After a delicious feast, everyone sits around the campfire.
That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform.
They should have never put
unlike
these
that of a
two in the
spice
same
blend.
freaking event.
It was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess, small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that
Damn.
Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish.
Good thing
Here
I
in
ate before
Mondstadt,
this.
we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of
Oh
ingredients.
my god.
I'll write a copy
Get
of the
these
recipe
nerds
for
out
you.
Uh,
of here.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
Who talks like this?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally.
Who wants a nutritious
Sorry.
meal?
I didn't mean to make things awkward.
I mean,
Tainari, While we were on the road,
I think you saying
we
you don't eat
spotted
a lot,
something
it's not
white.
making things awkward.
walking on 2 legs. Was that Paimon?
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Cyno, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts. No? Not funny?
Oh my god.
Ground, you know, as in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Cyno. The bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying lifeforms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject! Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Cyno peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something? Hey!
You thought about eating lavender melons?
I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Cyno's jokes.
Damn.
I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time now.
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Cyno. Actually, feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Cyno the Adventurer.
Okay. Easy.
It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Cyno. Now, please see me as Cyno the Adventurer.
Yeah, so that's
Why?
another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
So you have two different mental states?
Oh my god.
Almost like different phases of matter.
Why?
Interesting.
This is the worst
I
group of
want to
people.
learn to do that too.
I think in your
worst
case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose. Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windblume Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windblume as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
I like that one. That was a good one.
Kale's Windblume. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt. There's also cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
Moving swiftly on.
Wow, he just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation. Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return. 2 birds with 1 stone.
How about you, Cyno?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Damn.
So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before? And that is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Kaltz for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Kaltz was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck there.
I can't right now.
Isn't that...
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Kaltz.
This is great.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Oh, here it comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Kaltz?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual.
I love it.
Please, just call me Albedo.
Huh. So you're Kaltz. Cyno's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now. All of us. Our conversations
We've met
have
for
been
like
deep
literally half a day.
and interesting. And Cyno, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
Obviously.
And
Wow.
given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice. I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Don't
Wow.
mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I
Wow.
see. So, this has an almost religious significance.
No.
Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
Please, no.
My jokes? You like them?
I do.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look too?
What is going on? What like I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I'd be grateful if you could check on Sucrose.
Oh my god.
So, a good joke is not necessarily required to make people laugh at them.
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
Oh boy.
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Cyno. I guess we'll have to do this again another day. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kale seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking.
I think it's more anxiety, but sure.
Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kale the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, yeah! She's someone who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait. As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
She seems happy.
All right, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too?
I know how to find this out.
Right.
All right. Let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got some thinking to do in the meantime.
All right.
We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That bad, huh? Well, now Paimon really wants to hear it for some reason.
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you!
There she is.
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
I haven't seen
Oh,
Eula
Amber and
forever.
Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time, too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Like they're like, yeah, we're gonna take her off her hands.
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also
Oh,
very
this is
grateful to
adorable.
her.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
All right, I'll start packing up.
All right, are we gonna like hunt down Venti to find out what this like
You're
riddle
gonna
thing
get
means?
the tone-deaf bard to check
Yep.
out that note, aren't you? Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh? Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move!
I mean, he doesn't ever like actually like not answer our questions, to my knowledge, right? Like, Venti's pretty solid when it comes to that, I think. Good old Barbados. All right, let's go here.
Oh, it's been a while.
He's trashed.
Paimon called it, tone-deaf bard drinking as usual. Put
He
your
is
drink down and get your game
lit.
face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
You tell Venti about the mysterious prophecy.
So, what do you make of it?
Yeah, any thoughts?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windblume Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two.
About a blessing or two to boot.
A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen. Also, I happen to know where this lantern is. Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel. There are actually a great
Wastrel.
many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one.
I love
Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink?
it. Absolutely.
You know, a favor for a favor.
Absolutely.
Or, given the way that you're staring at me, perhaps you'd like to get me that drink now? I, of course, would be most amenable to that. But I believe you have friends waiting for you. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of time during the festival.
Wow. Ugh, man. Talk to Sucrose. Where's the bench?
A flower that is not of this world. Not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some
I don't
bad
keep thinking
news.
of Lumine's flower.
Which would you like to hear first?
Let's have the bad news first, I guess.
Huh? Really? Don't most people usually want to hear the good
Just
stuff
get to
first?
the point.
Oh, alright then. Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze. The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Paimon ate the bad news! Blame Cyno. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
It's fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed. So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing?
Oh my god.
Or is it deeper than that?
Whoa, slow down! Paimon's head is already starting to spin!
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world?
I guess so.
Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper.
I don't think
It would
that's how it
render our
works.
search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure this out for myself.
Could it be the Windblume?
Oh, now that you mention it, that's definitely a possibility. The Windblume doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what it means for themselves. In which case, the Windblume doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction. I've made a note. Okay, I better go read up on this.
Yay! Paimon was
Well.
actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
Even a broken clock is right twice a
I'll
day.
need some time to prepare.
So mean.
Could we meet up here in, say, 2 days' time?
Sure thing. In the meantime, we'll also think about the other 3 riddles in the prophecy. But, since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we say something to Kale about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her. And I also didn't want to get her hopes up over nothing. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over the next couple days to mention it to her. All right. Thanks so much.
Alright, cool. Ugh, there's so much. Okay. There's so much to do. Alright, let's take a look here. So, okay, so this quest won't take too long. Floral pursuit. Alright, so since we're gonna go ahead and kind of just swing on over there, let's run over there. So let's go. Where is this? It's right here. Okay. Traveler, please wait. What event do you have going on in here? So one's gonna be like a, I guess, a photo event, and then the other one's gonna be a. I don't know. I'm just gonna assume that it's gonna be like a wing gliding event and all that other stuff. Yep, there it is. Yes, this is just taking pictures. We're gonna talk to her. It's gonna be the playing the lute mini game thing probably. All right, no one cares about what she has to say. Okay, so alright, we're gonna do edit. Yeah, I like how you can edit the beat map. That's interesting. Huh. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I feel like they changed this like 8 times now. Alright. Oh my god, I messed up so bad. Oh my god, I can't do this. Can I just do this? No, I can't. I liked it when they did the WASD one. There we go. I feel much better now. Yeah, see? Yeah, I don't like this version. I don't know. Like, they do so many different versions. I feel like, I don't know. I might be totally wrong. Look at that. So I only really need to clear... Well, you need to clear hard for the festive ticket, so... Okay, let's do this again. Next song here. So you can miss a lot. Like, this is very... There we go. Oh my god. This song's great. Oh my god, this song's so good. I love it. I should probably... I'm debating, like, do I like, mute my music for this? Because I feel like if I feel like I have to keep talking, because if I don't, I'm gonna get, like, copyright hit. And that's what I don't want. I don't want to get demonetized for this. Like, it's so bad, like, when games do, like, rhythm game stuff like this. Because, like, as a streamer, you're like, what do I do? Like, hey, okay, cool. That was quite easy. I want to, like... like how you can make it slower. Okay. Let's do this one next. I know. Like, how many times are they gonna make us do the stupid harp? Oh, whoops. I hit the wrong button. Like, they do this minigame way too much. Alright. Oh man, I hate this minigame. It's just like boring. Oh. Whoops. Alright. Alright, easy. Alright, cool. What do you need, a 70? Is 70 like the minimum? Alright. I do like the fact that you can edit the beat maps. That's kind of cool. Like being able to just customize it, it's kind of cool. There we go. This song looks short. I think they're all the same length, actually. Whoops. I don't know. I feel like this I would do much better on controller. I guess like on computer it's really not too bad. I think I played all my rhythm games on console though. Alright. Okay. Okay. Hey. Oh no, I missed one! I was doing so good. I wanted that perfect combo so bad. I think I only missed. Did I only miss one? I think I only missed one. Ah, that sucks. Fail 4. I missed 4. Damn. Whoops. Man. Okay, we only got 3 more. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I don't remember this song. Oh, I do. This part I do. Alright. Hey, how are ya? Oh man. Man, I haven't. I don't even remember the last time that I fought Storm Terror. Like. Oh my god. I'm on the whole different line. This like sounds like some Nier Automata stuff right here. Yeah, this is definitely some Nier Automata music. I miss fighting Storm Terror. Storm Terror was such a fun fight. It was so much better than Ashtaha in every single way. I also thought Wolf Fight was better than Ashtaha. I really hate Ashtaha. And it, not that like from a difficulty perspective, I just really don't like the Ashtaha fight at all. Well, I used to really like the child fight before the nerf. Child fight before the nerf was... Like, child before the nerf was like... I wasn't looking. Was like peak Genshin. Like... Oh, because I clicked out of it. That's funny. Whoops. Agreed. Yeah, no. Like, having a fight that was actually difficult was fun. Like, alright, cool. Let's give it a shot here. I wasn't very good touching. Oh, I like this one though. Alright. I think the Wanderer fight though is pretty cool. It's the coolest fight we had in a while. I mean, I did like the Shogun fight though. The Senora fight's a little too easy. My personal opinion. I mean, not to say that, like, you know, Storm Tower was difficult. It wasn't. It was just fun. It was different, I guess. Like how you had to, like, hit him and then bring it down. Like, then he, like, goes down and, like, the whole, like... I also really missed, like, that air paddle stuff that we did. Like, someone brought that up to me. Event has co-op mode? Oh, does it really? For everything? A second here. I'm gonna have, Lady Save show up here. Give me a second here. These are screenshots. So what's this? So that's you. Yeah, no one cares. Oh, is this the one where I have to, like, fly in the air and fight people? Oh, then come on over. Let's do it together. Adorable. Listen, if you can do the event at the same time. So Lady Save's just like me, who, like, waits till the last day to do the events. Because it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, you lose track of time. Like, you really do. And I always like to try to stream it as much as I can. But, actually, you know what? While we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and take care of this daily that I totally forgot. Because, like, I don't know, like, I'm so far behind on my Genshin that, like, I used to be bored out of my mind, and then Sumeru came out, and then I don't know why, I just stopped playing as much. Like, I still play every day, but I don't play the story often. So it's one of those things where I'm like, it's terrible. Like, I've never had my quest log look like this before. Because it looks bad. Like... Alright. We definitely need to do this daily first. Let's not run into a tree.
Take it easy.
Let's go here real quick. We're gonna take a second to go over here off to the side.
Take it easy.
I remember I used to farm, like, the special Hilitrolls, one with the masks and stuff. Oh boy, hold on. I need
Let's play.
Alright, let's go over here. I should be able for me to go here. And then we're gonna go here. Jump. 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 Alright, cool. And then Elon. Let's run faster. Alright, we're gonna do
It's over. There is no escape.
Great. Perfect. Actually, do I, is my thing up yet? It's 10:30 here, so might be. No, I have still some time. All right. Let's do for this event here. All right, cool. So if I buy the crown first. We're gonna buy that material. That's sold out. Perfect. And then buy a couple of these books here. And then I still need... Okay, so we need to get these. Alright, cool. Breezy snapshots. Gotta take photos. Alright. Alright, so let's go here. I mean, we can leave the camera equipped. That's fine. So we'll switch that. So many Primo gems. Between 8 and oh my god. Alright. It's gotta be specific times too. You're killing me here. Genshin, you're killing me. Alright.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out...
There's that. Awesome.
Bathe in moonlight.
Alright, let's go here. Dude, we need a Eula rerun banner so bad. Like, I know she might not be like the best DPS character, but damn, do we need a freaking Eula rerun. Like, it's been way too long. Way too long. Why am I going this way? I can just do it this way. Like, I don't even remember the last time Eula was on the banner. Like, she's only been there, what, twice, I think? I think she had a rerun at some point. Like... Oops. A character from Mondstadt. Like, I really don't remember the last time that Eula was on banner. I would assume it's like been like a year. I feel like it's been a long time. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's been a really long time. Like, I forgot that she was a playable character. Like... Like, we got a Shinha rerun before a Eula rerun. Like, that's wild. I know Shin hasn't gotten a rerun, but, like, we get some really weird reruns. Like, I feel like Ayaka was in the banner not... Listen, I need Ayaka, so I'm not going to complain about it. But I will say, I think... Use elemental skill.
Yahoo! Brace yourself.
I mean, the picture looks like shit, but I forget that it's on the side, so let's go here. Oh, we'll cash that out. Cool. So, and then, I mean, we still have, the quest is still going on here. So where is this quest here? Go quest. 2 days later. Actually, we'll run this stuff for Lady Save first. Alright, cool. think it's this thing, right? That we have to do co-op. Alright, cool. So... it's the Windblume Festival. I'll bring Amber. Alright, so... we're gonna wait for her to load in here, and then we're gonna run this co-op part thing. I don't know what it is. I wasn't paying attention. Listen, I'm just doing it more for the story and the Primo Gems. Floral chest. Doubles charge. Okay. So this is how you get the weapon. I didn't read what we had to do. So hopefully we figured it out, or Lady Steve can carry. One or the other. Like, yeah, I'm not exactly sure what we're doing. I don't think we're... I don't remember. I should have read it. I probably should have read it. Probably should have read the instructions. Listen, while we're loading. Alright. Gather Gale Blessings to help charge up the Earth Spirit's Dispeller skill. After using the spell, you'll able to destroy all the balloons you touch. After collecting Gather Blessing, your collection range. Got it. Oh, did it start already? Oh, shoot. So am I trying to avoid that? Is that what's going on? Okay. Alright, so that's like the restart. So alright. And then I want to get these. Okay, I get it now. Oh man, 2 players is definitely so much better. Oh shoot! I tried to cut off the ones that were going in the opposite direction. I didn't see the big guy.
I'll race you there.
Is that it? Right? Was that it? I think we missed one. Did we miss one? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Did we do it correctly then? We did. Okay, so you need 4,000. Got it. Yeah, it's Pac-Man, yeah. It is Pac-Man, actually. I didn't even think about it that way. That's a good way of looking at it. Challenge. Yeah, I know that. I'm just trying to talk to the guy to set it up. There we go. I'll give it a go. Boom. Boom. Spicy Pac-Man. More or less, yeah. It's a... Oh, it doesn't... Why doesn't it auto-invite? That's so weird. Alright. fight back. What is this? What is this troll team here? Would Mona work? Would Mona be faster? Or did they make Mona run in this? Alright. We'll go this side first.
I'll race you there.
Okay, got it. It's actually speedrun tactic because I'm gonna go for this way here. Here. All right. Let's get this speed boost thing here. Wait, what? Oh my god. I got wrecked. There we go.
I'll race you there.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I get it. So those like little yellow things, that like little blue thing like kills the. It's essentially like your power pellet, I guess. And then I get it. Okay. And that's what that timer is. Because I was like, what is that timer that like I keep running into? Oh, this is so much better in co-op. This is actually not a bad one. Good job, MiHoYo. I need to see. Yeah. Yeah, it's also nice and quick. I like that. I hated like the ones where like it just takes forever and you have to do like 80 of them. Like it's just like, ugh, like just stop. I need to know, do they make Mona run in this? Because seeing Mona run is always the weirdest thing ever. It's always just a weird thing. The Electro Mommies? I gotcha. I see where Lady Saves heads at. Yep. Oh, that's so weird. It just doesn't look right. Like, it just doesn't look right. It just looks so weird. Oh boy. Like, I really don't like it. Like... Alright, let's go this way. So we're gonna go up. Wait. Wait, what? That's weird. There's like a little room there, but there's like nothing there. Not here. This is... What is this? Oh, interesting. Okay. So like if you get trapped, I guess you can take the portal. Oh, it's like in Pac-Man where like if you get caught, like you can go to the other you can go through the portal and it'll take you to the other side. Let's grab these. Alright. And she just looks so weird running. Like it just does not look right. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's really unsettling for me for some reason. Like additional balloons have spawned. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and touch this now. So we have enough now. Hey. Easy. Okay. Wait for this guy to spawn. Yeah, I'll give it a go. 4,500 is the... Only because I never see her run, I'm going to keep using Mona. It's really frustrating they don't auto-invite. That's so weird. That's like if I had Ayaka. Like... It's just like a cursed image, you know what I'm saying? Alright, in this challenge, I didn't read it. It's so funny. Alright. We're gonna run right past this ghost thing. Oh! Big one. Nope. I'm gonna grab this here. Go here. I thought I could sneak in there. Oh, you can move the bookcases. Gotcha. Oh shoot! I couldn't move the bookcase in time. It was taking too long. Oh man. Let me grab. Ugh. We're done. That is all. We hit the end here. Oh. So do we just like play for like 5 seconds or whatever? Alright, cool. Easy. Opponents defeated. Okay. So real quick, let's take a look here. We did 3. We did 4. Just need to do 5 and 6. Got it. I'll give it a go. 5. You know what? I'm gonna pick everyone's favorite character. That's what we're gonna do. God damn it. We're gonna pick everyone's favorite Genshin Impact character. Oh my god, I love Aloy said no one ever. Yeah, cause everyone remembers that Aloy is in Genshin Impact. Oh man, this was like the weirdest thing they ever had to do. Like, and the bad thing is like her character model doesn't look bad. Like it actually doesn't look bad at all. It's just so weird. Like it's just a very weird concept. There we go. Knocks me back up here so I can go onto the stairs. Look at that speed run tactic. Get eaten on purpose, that way you can get to the next part faster. That's the grooves in the brain right there. Alright. Alright, let's go here. We're gonna go this way. Grab that. The light source. Okay, let's go up here. We'll grab this. And then we're gonna go here. Bunch of ones there. Hit this so that way we go back. We can go to the other side now. So weird, you have to like hit the light switch. Alright. Okay, let's grab that. Alright, cool. We hit the ring, so we're good from that perspective. Alright, cool. Oh, damn. Alright, one more and then we're done. Nice and easy. Not too shabby. Okay. I'll give it a go. Double challenge. There we go. Invited. I'm just gonna use characters I've never used. There we go. We're gonna finish this with style. Oh man. Alright. So no one, yeah, it was a weird collab. It's weird also because they did that collab pretty early in the game, and then they never did another collab ever again. Like, weirdest thing ever. Because like everybody was thinking, oh man, they're gonna get a bunch of collabs. Never again. Not a single person. Alright, now I'm not paying attention anymore. Alright. Yeah, because like you would expect then, like, oh man, like, is there gonna be a like what other collabs are we gonna get? But like for some reason, I have no idea why they decided to go with. It's like not even like the right game to collab with. Like, what does Horizon have to do with Genshin Impact? Like, they're so different that I have no idea where the idea even came from. That's like saying like God of War is gonna be like the next like character drop, like Kratos. Like what? Like no. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, you know, there's some crossovers that work, right? Like, so like when you do like for example, when they did Kratos in like Mortal Kombat, like that makes perfect sense, right? Like makes perfect sense. But when you started tossing me like Aloy in like Genshin, I'm like, why? That's like Fortnite. Fortnite has so many crossovers that at this point I'm just like, bruh, can we not? Like, can we not? It's like, why is Darth Vader like fighting Goku? Like, it's so like Fortnite has gone so out of whack that I have no idea anymore. Like, I genuinely have no idea what's going on. It's insane. Now you can't play it. Like, look, like I'm not knocking on like the game, right? Like the game, if you play it, by all means, like that's fine. But like, I just can't take a game where like it's a battle royale, but like your team is like your team is your team is like Levi. Your team is like it's Levi, Goku, like Darth Vader, and and like a zombie or something. And you're just like, what the hell is this? Like, what is going on? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. So we took care of that. We have to take care of. I think we're almost done with the event, really. We just have to do the quest, right? We're gonna hold on to our... My personal thing is if you're gonna... When you get, like, your regular pulls, like, my personal kind of, like, opinion / recommendation, advice, whatever, is don't use them at all. Like, I know this is a little late, but like, don't use them at all for the rest of this banner. If you get any extra ones, like, do not, because D is gonna be in the regular banner. You might as well like, you might as well wait for Dia to be in the regular banner so you have a chance to pull her. Like, you might as well. There's no downside to it. Alright, cool. We're gonna take this. Go here, picture location, go to photos. Alright, we're gonna go to Soap Terrace. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Alright, cool. Let's go over there. Pretty easy to get to. Oh, and I'm an idiot. Wow. I can't believe I did that. Oh my god. Depth perception was like, nah. Alright. Okay. Oops. Hey. Cool. I'll take that. I'll take this one too, right? Yeah. Alright. Okay, perfect. We'll go here. Start fall late. We'll heal up real quick. Alright, and then we're gonna go. Let's go over here real quick. Alright. And go this way here. I have to go up, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's at the peak there. So let's go ahead and go here.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Alright.
Yahoo!
Go up. Alright.
Huh?
And alright, cool. We're up here now. And let's go to the peak. It's gotta be the peak, right? Yeah, because it was like an overlooking thing, yeah, for sure. I'd have been like, man, we climbed this mountain for nothing. Alright, cool. So that is donezo. We're gonna go here. Enter, perfect. 17 and 19. Seriously. These time ones, man. Like, come on, really? Yeah, right? Like, do we really need this? Perfect. Cool. Alright, let's go in here. Again, collect this here. We're gonna have so many primo jumps for Ayaka. Like, alright, cool. I love it when it's like right on a teleporter. So nice. So nice.
Let's wait till the
Okay.
snow gets heavier and have a snowball.
Bro, we're on Dragon Spine. Like, we don't need to wait for the snow to get heavier. Like, this place is snowing
Light.
all the time. You gotta be kidding me. Well, I guess we have to push the clock anyways, right? For the quest, so it doesn't matter, I guess. From that perspective. Alright. Whoops.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the
Yeah.
top of a tree, looking out over a meadow.
Cider in hand. Listen, man, I love ciders. I could totally go for a cider. Alright, cool. Let's go here and glide over. That might just be the best way of doing it. So we're gonna go here first. And then we're gonna go like that. We'll worry about all the other stuff later. Whew, alright. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. Let's go here. Is it this peak? This little peak here, I think it is. Alright. An idle animation. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
Come on. Come on, Venti. I know you got an idle animation. Oh my god. Venti, my guy. Jesus. Alright. Cool. And one more and then we're done. I think we're done with almost the entire one. Go here. Go to the phone. Alright. Well, we'll go here. Okay.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Probably not. Alright, let's go this way. Yeah. So we'll go straight here. Alright, we're gonna go over here. Honestly, the more is the last thing I need. Alright, we're gonna glide on over here. And then when we finish this, we'll check out the shop again. And buy out what we gotta buy out. I didn't check the weapon actually for the event. I don't know if it's any good or not. I have to take a look at it. Must with a pyro. Alright. That's simple. Alright, we go here, we go here. Awesome, so that should be everything. So if we go to the event shop here. Alright, cool. This, that. This one. I could care less about these crystals, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm gonna buy them because I just have it, but like I could not care less. Alright. Alright, cool. The event shop has been bought out. All that there's left then, so then we finished this completely. We finished this completely. So then, yeah. The only thing is left then is just to finish this quest here. Alright, let's do it! Let's, so we have to wait a few days, right? That's what it said. 2 days later. Man, I feel like I already waited 2 days later. Did I not wait 2 days already? I think I did. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're gonna do it this way. Just that way we know. For sure. Since we're all kind of just like hanging out here, you know, how's everybody doing? How's life? Oh man. I kind of wish it was instant. Like, I don't want to see the clock. It's not like I can stop it. Like, I'm just stuck watching it. There we go. Wow, I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that.
Silly
Yeah, it's like opening web pages and stuff. Alright.
Silly Billy hit.
Wait until the appointed time. So from 8 to 12. Got it. Just gotta hit this. Alright, cool.
Today's the day.
Let's go meet up with Sucrose. Alright. So I think from here on out, like, we're done from what we have to do. I think it's just a bunch of cutscenes now, right?
Sucrose, we're here!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon. I only just arrived myself, so I'm still getting ready. Ah, and Kale just passed by a moment ago. She said she had some things to sort out at the inn where she's staying, but she'll meet up with us when she's done.
Okay.
Apparently, Tighnari and Cyno both went out, but she stayed behind because she wanted to help us.
Oh, that's
Not
nice.
too bad. After reviewing it again with fresh eyes, I came up with a new theory which seems to hold some water. I'll attempt to explain it as simply as I can. I believe that each of the 4 things in the prophecy refers to a different field of knowledge. So, in a way, the prophecy is a test of the reader's intelligence. But it's unlikely for any one person to have expertise in all these different areas. So I suggest that we seek out one expert from each and get their opinion. Also, in 2 out of the 4 areas, the prophecy seems to want us to find specific people. It may even turn out that the people themselves are the answers.
So it sounds like we should put our heads together and list out the people who can help us.
Exactly. I think we can go through each riddle in turn and generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions.
I mean, it checks out.
Alright, then let's start from group 1. The first riddle was, A flower that is not of this world.
I mean, that's Sonara.
Personally, I would still go with Albedo for this one. Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things, and he is by far the leading expert in this regard.
Exactly! You're the creator of the tetratanic sweet flower. Who knows? Maybe that's the flower we're looking for.
Huh? You really think so?
Oh, but what about Tainari? He's a forest watcher and knows all about plants. If it's a flower we're looking for, maybe he's the man for the job.
Alright, I'll add him to the list as well. On to group 2. This subject is a guide who will never get lost.
That's Amber.
That's kind of abstract. Does it just mean someone who never loses their way?
Wait, but they have to be able to guide others too. So it's not quite as simple as that.
An astrologer?
Oh, you mean Mona? Yeah, she definitely counts.
Mona. Yes, she certainly seems very confident.
I wasn't
And she can use her
expecting
astrology
other
to
people
guide
that we
people.
haven't met already.
Would Bennett count?
Why?
Well, his luck's so bad that as long as you go in the opposite direction from him, you'll always be going the right way, right?
I mean, you're not wrong.
I see. I suppose I can't argue with that logic.
Add him to the list. Finding everyone won't take long, so one extra person won't hurt.
I know. Would Outrider
That's
Amber
what
be a
I
valid
said.
candidate for this category as
Yeah, she would! She's got a great sense of direction after all. As a matter of fact, when the Traveler and Paimon first came to Mondstadt, she was actually the one who gave us directions.
Yes,
What's
she's
up, Clay?
certainly
How are
a
ya?
good guide.
Is there anyone else?
Let
I
me
mean,
think.
would it be Paimon?
Yes, I believe there may be one more. Albedo once made a set of equipment for Mika from the reconnaissance company. He's their surveyor
Well, that's
and an
true.
exceptional
I was gonna say
pathfinder.
Paimon's like our god.
He's even instructed others in the discipline of surveying before. So, in my view, he's highly unlikely to lose his way, and would be very good at helping others find theirs.
I see Mika again.
Cool! Another one for our list.
Wait, Kale should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Sorry, could we continue our chat somewhere else?
Oh, you wanna go see how she's doing, right? Sure, let's all go.
Alright. Art. Alright. Let's go. Here. Let's go here. Oh man. I gotta say it's weird, like that. It's like Amber, Eula, and Cola. Like
Hi,
Eula
Cole.
doesn't fit in that
Hope we're
mold.
not intruding or anything. Is everything okay?
Look at her eyes, she's bugging.
Sucrose! I was preparing some stuff. Is it time already? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh, she needs to be wrapping gifts. Huh.
Don't worry. The Traveler and I only just met up. We were just worried that you might get lost along the way, so we thought that we'd come get you.
Thank you. I'm ready to join you now. How's that thing going?
So let's pick up where we left off.
Next up is the third line. One who would never lie. Anyone
Delu-
spring to mind?
I mean, Deluke, yeah.
You really think
He's
so?
brutally
Seems
honest.
like it would be pretty difficult for someone in his position to avoid having to lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Dark Knight hero.
Then what
that's-
about Kaya? He's the cavalry captain and a rather
I
popular
know.
figure, but
Maybe Jean?
You
I don't
think
know
there's
about
something
Kaya.
fishy about him too, huh? Yeah, he's definitely a sneaky one.
Jean, I would
Bet
say.
he lied.
I can't help but agree with you there.
There's the tone-deaf bard. But on second thought, he wouldn't qualify either. He talks way too much nonsense. Is there anyone else we're missing?
Acting Grandmaster Jean?
Yeah.
She has a good name in that regard. But from what I know, she sometimes covers up the truth out of concern for those around her. For example, when Lisa loses track of time in the library and misses her patrol shift, Jean will come up with some excuse. Like, Lisa's ill today. Also, She sometimes makes up stories to get Klee to behave. Like the one about the big monster that comes to catch naughty kids who don't go to bed on time. Do you think that rules her out?
White lies are still lies, but do we really have to reject her because of some harmless fibs? It's not like she had evil intentions.
Yeah, I mean, everyone
No,
lies.
we're the ones being strict.
Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie.
Oh, that's true.
Kale, you probably haven't met her yet, have you? She's a sister from the church who looks, a little scary and not very sociable. She stopped by the
what about
alchemy bench
Barbara?
once, a long time ago, and asked me about Albedo. I thought maybe she was trying to find him, for work or something. But when I asked, she just said that she was curious about him because he was so intelligent, and wanted to talk to his assistant to find out what he was like. A lot of people might have given a more tactful justification, but I could see in her face that she wasn't trying to hide anything. She was just
Yeah, she
very
is pretty
direct and
brutal.
straightforward. That's why I don't think of her as the lying type.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get out of.
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make excuses when she skips choir. She just doesn't show up.
She's
Savage.
a tough cookie, huh? Let's put her name down.
In that case, I think Cyno fits in this list too.
True. He's probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him. Kinda like with Rosaria. Oh, and Paimon also nominates Razor. Bet he couldn't lie to save his life.
I
I've
totally
also
forgot
got
about
someone
Razor.
else in mind. Noelle, the trainee knight. She's a very
I
honest
love
person.
Noelle.
I don't think she'd tell a lie.
Alrighty, write her name down too.
Wait, there's one more person. You know, our long-standing staffer at the alchemy bench.
Huh? You mean Timaeus?
Timaeus?
Yes, him. Truth be told, he's been love-struck recently. He swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word or slack off until he succeeds in getting the woman he loves.
Oh,
Timaeus has a crush?
Yes, that's right.
Well, who is it? Do you know her?
I've never met her. All I know is that she's from Liyue. Timaeus says that she's fun, has a
Interesting.
great personality, and is very, very good looking.
yeah,
Since we're on
nothing.
the topic, helping Timaeus win the lady of his dreams was also one of my goals for this Windblume festival.
But how can we help with that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a.
Make sure he uses nice paper and a fancy envelope when he sends letters to her.
I guess.
Help him pick a nice gift and wrap it properly. That sort of thing.
Yeah. I had the same situation once in the Avidia Forest. I helped another forest ranger out by delivering a love letter to the coworker she liked.
Yep, that sort of thing exactly.
Wow.
Oh, also, I helped him with some of the groundwork for one of his research projects. He must have appreciated it, because he gave me a refrigeration device that he's been developing as a thank you gift.
Oh, okay.
Is it any good?
I mean, it looks nice.
Sounds like a no.
Wow.
Alright, guess we'll put Loverboy down on the list then.
Okay, so last of all, we have a legend that never ends. Anyone come to mind for this particular line?
A legend that never
Lisa,
ends.
perhaps? A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends written down somewhere?
When I think about legends, fairy tales and picture books come to mind.
Maybe Kale. She read a lot of fairy tales when Tainari was teaching her to read.
Oh,
Do I count?
of course you do. I'll put you on the list. I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances and their uses,
Wow.
the fascinating principles of crafting.
Okay.
Point taken. Paimon didn't quite understand any of those.
Wow.
Klee might be a good choice. Her mother, Alice, is a renowned traveling author, so I'll bet she's been exposed to all sorts of myths and legends.
Alright then, Klee makes the short list.
Well, that should just about do it. Next up, we should go and ask the people on the list about the prophecy.
Do we have to ask absolutely everyone on the list? It seems like a lot of people.
It is. So, I was thinking that perhaps we should split up. That might make our search more effective.
Okie dokie.
Also, I've thought of a method of gathering feedback.
Okay.
Now problem. We can do that.
You and the Traveler are practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together. I'll pair up with Kale.
Capable Kale and sensible Sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination.
Okay. I promise I'll help. Capable Kale. Yeah, I got this.
Rest assured that the unbeatable Traveler and Paimon will do our part too. Off we go.
Alright, cool. I mean, I don't know. I think Barbara should be on that
I
list.
plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold. So let's go to the library. Lisa should be there.
Stronghold. That's an, interesting word to use.
Maybe den? No, that's even worse.
Oh, boy.
How about layer?
Wow. Interesting that I play as them. Alright. That's interesting.
Here
I'm
we
like
are.
not the Traveler.
Lisa's lair.
Oh no. That was a bad word choice. Now Sucrose is using it. It's all my fault.
Oh my
Lisa,
God.
might I ask if... Huh?
And she's not here.
Sucrose. Kale. What are you doing here?
I can only sucrose that they were Kale-ing on someone. At least that's as far as Cyno.
Please, just stop it with these puns. I beg you. Are you trying to win worldwide fame for unfunny jokes?
Hold on, that was actually a funny one. That was actually kind of funny. Like, I said Lisa as much as I can say, as much as Cyno.
Is Lisa not here
I
at the
thought it was a
moment?
funny one.
Surprising, isn't it? She went out. I'm afraid it's just us here looking for information.
Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you, I came here for an abortive search for the librarian, who is also my academia senior.
Oh, so you studied in the same darshan as Lisa?
That's right. Her mentor in Sumeru was also my benefactor. We were both Spontamod students.
Wow,
Interesting.
that's cool. But wait, we're getting sidetracked. We came here to look for some information. Kale and I are investigating a prophecy, and we were hoping you all might be able to help.
Oh? What sort of prophecy?
Alright.
I see. You want to ask them about the flower that is not of this world, and me about the one who would never lie.
But there's no rush. You don't need to answer right away. We're just here to tell you about the situation. You can take your time to think it over and submit any thoughts you have in written form to the Sucrose mailbox.
The Sucrose mailbox?
Yep. I was thinking about it on the way.
Wow.
And although they seem like trick questions, there's a lot to mull over once you get down to the details. A quick answer off the top of your head might not go into enough depth. So, I decided to place a mailbox next to the alchemy crafting table. Everyone can submit their written answers there when they're ready.
Freaking nerd.
We don't have to call it the Sucrose mailbox, though. It could just as well be called the Sucrose and Kale mailbox. Or even the Sucrose, Kale, Traveler, and Paimon mailbox.
Wow.
I think in this case, we can just go with your quick answer off the top of your head.
Sounds like a good solution. Certainly more reliable than verbal discussion alone.
Yeah, sounds
Agreed.
fair.
Certainly when it comes to discerning whether someone is a liar or not, you cannot simply take them at their word.
Understood. Once we've had a look into it, we'll place our replies into your mailbox.
Thank you all so much. Okay, let's tick them off the list and carry on working our way down.
Already done.
Alright.
I'm pleasantly surprised to see those two introverts getting along so well.
Do you get the feeling that Kale's return to Mondstadt has emboldened her more contrarian side?
Yes, I'd noticed that too.
Traveling and meeting old friends are both good for the body and soul. And isn't rediscovering one's youth while revisiting old haunts a worthwhile pursuit?
When I first met Kale, she'd never known happiness or youth, but things are different now. Her Elazar being cured was a huge milestone in her life.
Kale is a very sensitive and introverted child. I'm sure you must have noticed that too, Albedo. From the time she's been in my care, I've observed that she's actually a very lively character by nature. But she had a very rough start in life, and it changed her.
So, might I assume that your respective claims of looking for plants and artists in Mondstadt were just pretexts?
I wouldn't say that. Both Kale and Genius Invocation TCG are very important to me.
Would it really kill you to just say yes in this situation?
Fine. Yes. We came out of concern for Kale. She's been back to Mondstadt of her own accord several times, but it has led to no significant improvement in her mood.
Well, it won't hurt to give her some more time. I believe that Sucrose might be able to help her.
Sounds like an extension of your own self-confidence as her teacher.
You could say that. In a similar vein, I've heard that Sumeru scholars often build their social relationships based on their academic ones. Is that true?
I suppose it might look like that from your perspective. Sumeru society is something of a special case. The reason it is known as the City of Learning is because all of its resources are in some way linked to academia. As such, academic resources equate to social capital. It is not unheard of, for example, for people to build a family in order to pursue further studies. But the relationship between the three of us is not an academic one turned social. We've never even worked on a paper together for starters.
Oh, so the academic paper is the nexus of the academic family. Interesting.
I would think of us more as siblings. An equal and pure relationship, unaffected by academic considerations.
As much as I'd prefer not to admit it, that statement is not inaccurate.
I can understand that position. I have a younger sister myself, and it's only natural for me to be protective of her. What you describe fits the idea of a city of learning, as I imagine it. The family is where all social relationships intersect. As such, a family founded on common goals may actually be more stable. By the way, who's the eldest between you?
Let's not go down this rabbit hole, please.
In terms of age, I'm the eldest, of course. He just doesn't want to admit it.
But your mental age is younger than that. I dare say even by enough to be the youngest sibling. Perhaps I could bring Kale into this happy family to be your elder sister.
Wow.
No. You will never see me admit to being the youngest sibling. Except perhaps as a last-ditch effort to turn the tables in a game of cards.
Wow. Alright. So, after bidding farewell to Sucrose and Kale, I gotta say, this is just a troll event. Like, I know there's gonna be some massive, like, knowledge bomb drop at the end. But
guess we'll leave Kale and Sucrose to it. Fingers crossed all goes well for them. Now then, where should we go first? Let's try our luck at the bulletin board, shall we? A lot of people tend to show up there at some point in the day. Maybe we'll get lucky.
okay, so head to the Mondstadt bulletin board. Okay. Let's go here. Is everyone just here?
Just as we hoped. There's a load of people here.
Just everyone just happens to be here.
Even Lisa's here.
Hey, what's
hey
up,
there,
y'all?
Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while. How have you been?
We've been doing pretty well.
You look surprised, cuties. Is it because of me?
Teacher is not at the usual place.
Oh, please. It's not as if I'm glued to my chair. I like to get out for a little fresh air every once in a while. Mika's here today, so I thought it'd be a good time to introduce him to Bennett and Razor. They're all out and about quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another.
God bless this woman.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mika.
We saw you. We already met you before.
I look forward to working with you.
No need to be
Mouse
so
not even
formal.
moving.
We've known them for ages. They're cool.
Windblume. Fun?
Actually, we haven't gotten to the fun part yet. We've been busy investigating a prophecy.
A prophecy? What kind?
A good one or a bad one?
All right.
Gosh, that all sounds quite fascinating.
I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help?
Yeah, we just got to do everything the
Believe in
opposite
yourself.
of you.
Right. Believe in yourself. You're a first-rate adventurer, Bennett.
Okay, then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter. Except I forgot I'm not really good at organizing my thoughts. Oops.
Oh, there's no need to tell us all of your thoughts right here and now. Sucro said she'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench, so you can just write down your thoughts when they come to you, and drop them there.
A meticulous and efficient plan. Yep, that sounds like sucrose.
I will think also. Give me some time.
You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right? We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us. We'll drop off our letters at the mailbox as soon as we're done.
Okay, bye for now. Let's head over to Star Snatch Cliff next. Maybe we'll be able to find some people there. And even if we don't find any familiar faces, you can see really far from up at the top. Maybe we can find people that way.
I don't think
Oh,
that's how it
you're
works.
working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you know you're always welcome to visit me for a break and a cup of tea.
At that moment, Sucrose and Colin arrive at Stormbear Mountains. Meanwhile,
Where to next? Let me check my notes. Huh, this way. Got it. Kale, please follow me.
well, there's the Mondstadt crew. Here are all the knights.
Oh, it's our lucky day. There are several people over there. Amber? Wow, and Eula's with her too.
Oh, it's Sucrose! And Klee also spies the girl with the long scarf.
Oh, wow.
Kale, we were just talking about you. Ah, right. I don't think you've been introduced to Noelle before. Kale, this is Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Nice to meet you, Kale. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt, so I'm glad to finally meet you in person.
We need more Noelle.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Noelle. My name is Kale. But you already knew
We
that.
need her in the
Relax,
regular
you two.
story, and
There's
not in
no
just
need to be
events.
so courteous. We're not on some kind of diplomatic mission here.
Klee, what are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish?
Nope. Klee's on patrol with the other knights.
Huh. Now that you mention it, it looks like everyone here is a Knight of Favonius except for Kale and me. I'd heard that there was a very young knight in the ranks, but it's still a surprise to see with my own eyes.
Kale, what do you do?
I'm a trainee forest ranger in the Avidia Forest.
Trainee?
It means I'm not officially
You
a
finished
fully
episode 3
qualified
of the
forest
Indigo
watcher
League?
yet. I'm still learning.
They don't get better.
Just like me. I'm still working towards becoming a fully qualified knight.
They don't get any better.
Technically, though the distinction is hardly relevant right now. This isn't a very formal patrol. We're just chatting.
Don't panic, Kale. Just pick a topic and join the conversation. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. It's just Amber and her friends. There's no need to be nervous. Let me guess. Were you chatting about the new guests in town?
Yep. A few folks from Sumeru have come to visit, so we're brainstorming a few nice surprises for them.
Oh,
Amber!
Leave Pikachu alone.
Sorry, at least I didn't say anything about what the surprises are.
Oh no. How am I supposed to join this conversation now? What do I say to that? Speaking of nice surprises, we've actually had a fairly big one recently.
What kind of surprise? Tell me, tell me!
I'm saved. Secros has given me a lead-in. Now, I just need to follow on from what she's already started talking about.
Yeah, no, Team Rocket is annoying.
What an interesting prophecy. I have no
For
idea
sure.
what the answers could be, though. So essentially, you're gathering information to help you solve the riddles, correct? I'll do my best to help.
Thank you so much, Eula.
Anytime.
There's no need to answer right away. We'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench for people to drop us a note once they've thought of something.
I'll drop something in there for sure.
Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we can come up with.
Yep, don't worry. You can count on us. But we do have to finish our patrol first.
What route are you taking today?
We started in the Stormbearer Mountains and will end at the city gates. You'd be very welcome to join us, but it sounds like you're pretty busy with all this.
No. There's always next time. We'll join up with you after we're done working through this prophecy.
Oh, yeah, so, we'll be on our way for now.
See you later. Have a safe trip back.
I know they sell the first 3 in like a collection set thing, which is like relatively cheap.
Are you okay, Kale?
Was it that obvious?
No, not at all. It just looked like you had something on your mind.
So that means it was obvious.
Whatever's bothering you, you can talk to me about it if you want. I'm happy to help.
Thanks, Sucrose. Well, the truth is, I don't really know how to act around Amber and the others.
Really? I thought you two were good friends.
We are. Amber's a really important friend to me. I don't know. I guess if I'm being completely honest, the problem's probably with me. The first time I came to Mondstadt, I was really immature. I didn't want to let people in, and I was generally pretty awful to everyone. Amber was the one person who didn't give up on me, and if it wasn't for her persistence, I wouldn't have found a friend at all.
I never used Pokemon TV, but I heard it's pretty good.
Without Amber, I might not even be here today. And because of that, I really look up to her. I think of her as my role model, and hoped that maybe one day, I could learn to be like her. But after trying and failing for several years, I think I finally realized. I'm no Amber, and I never will be. Looking back, it seems silly that I ever thought like that. We're nothing alike at all. My personality's so... weird. I always get so anxious and I overthink everything.
Aw, Kale, don't say that.
Sucrose? Would it be okay if I told you a bit about my past?
2 girls come and stop by a place with some lovely scenery. She tells a story of life for her childhood. Oh, we actually got sitting animations?
I already knew bits and pieces about her. But still, why did she have to go through all that?
I'm sorry. We've only just met and I'm already dumping all of this on you. This is why I get so frustrated at myself. I'm always doing this. I get into a spiral of self-doubt, and then I end up having to find somewhere to vent it all out.
No, it's fine. I'm really glad that you're willing to tell me all this. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person. Don't you think? At least, I think it's kind of an honor. And, I mean... you've probably noticed by now, but I don't have the best social skills either. I always just end up talking about the things I'm interested in, and going on and on. But even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. It's a relief to listen to you talking about yourself for once. If you hadn't told me all of those things, I never would have guessed that you struggle so much. Honestly, I feel like we're very similar people.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. I certainly do. All the feelings that you talked about just now, I totally get it. It takes so much more effort for us introverts to fit into a crowd. When you were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance, and you're constantly terrified of saying the wrong thing and making things awkward. I relate to that so much. Oh, and also that part about studying under a genius.
Yeah, right? Like, they literally
In
the
fact,
same. They also have same
before
color
meeting
hair
you,
almost.
I'd never met anyone who seemed so similar to myself. Oh. I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything. And I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it. How about we just sit here for a little while? We don't have to force a conversation if we can't think of anything. We can just sit here together.
Sucrose has stopped talking, but for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all. Maybe she's right, and we're more similar than I realized. In Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to just sit and watch the scenery, but it's always by myself. I never thought there'd be a day when I could do this with someone else by my side. Mondstadt's breeze is so gentle and soft.
Hey, Kale. See that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like one of my test tubes?
I don't see a single cloud that looks like a test tube.
I
I don't see a single one that looks
don't
like a
think
test
so.
tube.
Sorry.
Then maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength on everything. At least, not when it comes to looking at clouds in the sky.
Thank you, Sucrose. I feel much better after talking to you.
Yeah, it helps a lot, doesn't it? I also vent to my flasks sometimes. The next time I get the chance, I have to show you my Tetratanic Sweet Flower and my Tetratanic Windblume.
Your tetra... what?
Two of my favorite things I've made. They're really cool. I think you might like them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll definitely have to show them to me sometime.
I brought some crackers with me. You want one? There's cheese flavor or tomato flavor.
Sure. I'll try the cheese one.
Yeah, who the hell wants a tomato cracker?
Aw, look! They're enjoying the scenery together.
Shall we go play with them?
No, it's fine. Let them sit for a while.
We're not what Kale needs right now. She needs a new friend. Someone different, who's never met her before.
I don't get it. Is there a difference?
There is. You'll understand once you're a little older, Klee. People can draw different kinds of strength from different kinds of friends. And right now, Kale needs someone that's just not the same old me.
This is like so like damn sad. Alright. Now actually we can get this done. Alright, we're gonna do a little trick here. We're gonna go here, right next to this electro crystal. We're gonna put the parametric transformer right down right here. And then we're gonna do put a bunch of crystals in there too. And there you go. Now you don't need to actually hit the thing. It just does it automatically. Look at that. Okay. I didn't know I could use like crystals. It makes my life so much easier because I don't like using the, I have so many of the crystals, like never gonna use them. Never gonna use them all. I have like over 1,000 something, like I'm never gonna use them.
Star Snatch Cliff! We made it! Paimon hopes we find someone we need here.
Help! Oh, I beg you, please don't let go!
Who's that yelling? Let's hurry and take a look. Timaeus? And we also have Rosaria and Mona? What kind of mishmash ensemble is this?
Oh, it's Rosaria's new outfit, I forgot.
Good question.
It's so bad.
What kind of a motley crew is this?
It's been a while, traveler.
What's up?
You two are looking pretty good. I trust you've been well.
Yep, we're definitely faring a lot better than this poor guy on the ground.
Hey, please don't rub salt in my wound. I really have been trying my best.
Oh, you're one to talk. If this sister hadn't grabbed you in time, then you'd have been seriously hurt, if not dead.
I know. I really am grateful, miss. I can't thank you enough.
Don't mention it. Just lending a hand.
Quite literally. And had she not lent him a hand and pulled him up, he would have gone tumbling down the cliffside.
What happened? Did Timaeus almost fall off the
Or is
cliff?
he by the cliff?
Well, so what actually happened was I came to Star Snatch Cliff today to pick some flowers and ran into Mona on the way. She took a look at her scry glass and advised me to turn back because it would be dangerous.
But you still came up here anyway?
Yes, I did, because there's something I just had to do.
Oh, I hardly think giving flowers to your crush is worth throwing one's life away for.
It's rare to run into someone with a death wish in this area.
I don't have a death wish. I just didn't think it would really come true. I mean, when Mona said it would be dangerous, I thought I'd be fine as long as I watched my step cautiously.
I mean...
I'm sorry, okay? I'm telling you, I'm just here chasing the love of my life.
God, cringe.
Love-struck Mondstadters is what the Windblume Festival's all about.
Okay, that explains you. But why is Rosaria here?
I was looking for a quiet place to escape the crowds. I wasn't planning on having to save a life along the way.
So that's why the scry glass just showed danger instead of fatal danger.
Very funny. Anyway, Traveler and Paimon, what brings the two of you to Star Snatch Cliff?
Just trying our luck. We've got a lot of people we need to see today, so we've been all over the place. Actually, you're some of the people we were looking for.
Huh?
Alright. I mean, I'm so happy we don't have to see them individually.
So, all we'll need to do is find some clues, make a note, and drop it off at the mailbox?
I can't believe there's a prophecy like this, let alone that I have a part to play in it. Oh, I guess this means everyone will find out about my crush now. I came here because I wanted to give some Cecilias to the girl I love. They'll really suit her. She's...
No one asked. Please, do not subject us to your gushing about your girlfriend.
Oh.
Mona's a goat.
You saw right through me.
You said you need clues, right? Well, in that case, Mona Magistus the astrologist will provide you with a personally handwritten letter. Just wait for it to show up in your mailbox.
You can be on your way now. We won't keep you any longer.
Alright, then let's head back for now and meet up with everyone else.
Alright.
Will do. This is all so embarrassing. Thank you both.
Alright, cool. So, boom, boom. Might as well take these while we're here. I'm never over here. And Silicons are like never here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. It's not often you get to hear the loading screen music. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's pick up as many as we can get. You know, we don't have anything that needs them, but if we ever do need them, it'll definitely help. Alright, cool. Let's go back. Alright.
We're back! Oh, but it looks like you two beat us.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Yep, we managed to find and talk to everybody.
Yeah, worked
We
out.
got back a little early, so we took some time just now to put the mailbox together. We got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay for the materials. It's just a shame that Kale got a splinter.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to working in the rainforest. I get splinters all the time. I've already taken care of it.
We've already wrapped up everything on our to-do list for today. So, all we need to do now is wait for everyone's letters to arrive. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you get some rest while I keep an eye on the mailbox?
You're definitely your master's student, Sucrose. As long as you or Albedo are around, Paimon can relax and know that everything's taken care of.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Wait. Actually, there's one thing that still needs taking care of. Paimon's starving. Hey, Traveler, you wanna get dinner?
I'll go with Sucrose to return the leftover materials to the vendors. You two, go get a proper meal. We can't have anyone going hungry.
Yeah, now would be a good time for a break. Once everything is ready, let's meet up here again and collate all the information we've gathered.
Sounds like a plan.
Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's get some food here.
Have this one and this one. Ooh, and hey, Paimon's really hungry. And don't forget, Paimon's also ordering for you too. It's not like Paimon's gonna eat everything by herself.
Now, Pi mentions that you realize that you two are hungry, so you both stuff your faces.
Ooh, Paimon is super full.
It feels pretty good to relax and take in the scenery.
Is everything packed up and ready? What do you think about meeting up at 5 to go to my house?
Yes, everything's ready. I've packed some great wine and smoked ham. Oh, your parents will love it.
Ham? Look, we've known each other for quite some time now. Don't you think it's been long enough for you to remember that we only eat bacon in my house?
That's such a weird...
I must remember to get some milk today on my way home. Please, feel free to pay a visit to Cat's Tail anytime.
Enjoying the scenery?
Oh, Tone Deaf Bard! Are you here for some food as well?
Should we order something?
Oh, I can put something on your tab? Well, that's a pity. I already had a few drinks before coming here. I shall take you up on your kind offer another day. There should be no shortage of opportunities in the future. Anywho, you should be getting ready to thank me. I come bearing good news.
Hmm? What kind of good news?
Behold!
It looks like paper with a simple map and something like an
What is
incantation.
it?
It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle. Simply head to the location marked on the map and you'll find the lantern you've been looking for. However, if I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal the secret right away. As you've seen, a lot of people have been laboring hard to uncover the answer. A secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweetest when revealed in the company of friends. Then it's settled.
That's fair.
I'll leave you to your business for now. Feel free to find me for a chat again once you're done working through the prophecy. Also, if you have some time, we could organize another fast-track love poem class.
Oh, you're starting
Oh yeah, I
that
forgot
up
about
again?
that.
I sure am. Nobody else has signed up this year, though, so the duty to learn falls on you. Anyway, see you later.
Venti always looks so relaxed whenever we run into him. Paimon can't help but be jealous.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could I chat with you for a moment?
Oh? Who are you?
You may call me Scarlet. Just like you, I'm a traveler visiting Mondstadt from another land. Mind if I buy you a drink?
Not drinking today, but thank you for the
Leaving
offer.
the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during your travels.
You can tell? Well, we are very experienced adventurers after all.
I can. That's why I tried to strike up a conversation with you in the first place. I was on my way to go shopping earlier when I overheard your conversation next to the crafting bench. From what I could gather, you are trying to investigate a bizarre prophecy?
Yep, bizarre is definitely the word.
Don't you think it sounds just like the kind of story that would happen in Mondstadt? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor. If and when you manage to unravel the answer to the prophecy...
This is sketchy.
Could you let me know what it is? Not so much the prophecy itself, but Mondstadt as a nation. That's what I'm interested in. I was born in a distant land, but I have family and friends who once lived in Mondstadt for a long time. They said that it's a great place full of fairy tales and romance and recommended that I come for a visit. As it happens, someone I know has an anniversary coming up soon. So I figured this would be a good time to come here and see all the sights that she once saw.
What do you think about Mondstadt so far?
It certainly lives up to its name as the city of romance and freedom.
We think so too.
So, about the prophecy. Thank you. You're very friendly. It's been a real pleasure to meet you.
I don't trust this.
I'll leave it to you then. Hope you continue to enjoy the city and have a wonderful day.
I don't trust this lady. Like, don't be stupid enough to
Definitely isn't dressed like a local, huh? Where do you think her hometown could be?
Research Naya.
Please find me a flower that is not of this world, and a guide who will never get lost. Find me one who would never lie, as well as a legend that never ends.
Oh shit.
I never thought I'd have someone secretly following me, even in a free city like Mondstadt. Good day to you, miss.
Rosaria's onto her shit. Alright, let's wait until the next morning. Oh man. There's so much quest. So much quest. I have to wait. Oh man. There's just so much questing. Like an incredible amount of questing. Man. Almost done though. I think we're almost out of here.
It's time! It's time! Let's go meet Sucrose and Kale at the crafting bench!
Alright.
Hey, we're here!
Traveler, Paimon, great timing. We got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups.
Nice work!
Well, the real work hasn't even started yet. Which batch of letters should we read through first?
Alright. Let's see. Sucrose. Oh, Sucrose is long. God, I don't know if I lost Mona. Bennett. In case anybody wants to read these, I'm gonna pull them all up, and that way you can just pause it to read them. 'Cause this is a lot to read. Another line. Rosario. Yeah? Man, I haven't listened to that song in so long. It's been quite a minute. And then Legend That Never Dies. So. Lisa's the only one I wrote. I read, that's funny. Alright, that's it. I don't think I've never listened to the whole album. But
Let
yes,
me quickly
I agree with
summarize
you.
what we found out
It's
about
a
a flower
bop.
that is not of this world. Tainari believes that
It's a
on
bop.
closer examination it might be logically paradoxal, while Albedo says that his answer would be better discussed at length in person. As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape of a flower would constitute one that is not of this world.
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guide who will never get lost. Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy, while Bennett suggests Fischl, Mona, or the Traveler as potential candidates. Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map for Master Tainari and wrote up a dragon spotting calendar for Cyno. Amber also wrote in. She said that she sees herself as nobody's guide, but everybody's friend.
As for one who would never lie, Rosaria removed herself from consideration, but both Razor and Cyno are willing to support us in our search. Timaeus seems to have forgotten to write to us.
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Klee said that her mom has a number of friends who like to write storybooks. Misa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. I think that for a legend to be never-ending, it has to be filled with hopes and dreams, and actively pass from one person to the next.
So, what are the answers to the 4 riddles then?
You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it all out in no time.
Or, let's all share our thoughts on what we think the answers might be.
Wait! Wait for me!
Oh, did he actually submit a letter?
Timaeus, what brings you here?
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter. However, I'm happy to announce that I think I can be the one who would never lie.
Huh? This is kind of sudden. Not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but, could you elaborate a little?
Of course, of course. Do you still remember the time I, collaborated with a certain Miss Ying-ar?
Oh my god, yes.
Well, basically, she helped me out a lot with my research into potion making once, and, well, we've stayed in touch through letters ever since.
Oh yeah? That's awesome.
So Ying-ar
Wait, is there something wrong with the current one?
mentioned earlier? We always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just been writing letters to Ying-ar the whole time?
No, well, I mean, not all the time.
I don't think he's the one
I've
that
done
never
some
lies.
work too. And anyway, our correspondence covers a lot of serious topics. Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true to myself and never utter an insincere word until the day that I've managed to win Miss Ying-ar's heart.
So, at Star Snatch Cliff, you were picking Cecilia's as a gift for Ying-ar?
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent a once wayward heart, transformed by the power of love.
That's amazing.
I couldn't think of a better flower to give than that. I know full well
That's
that
awesome.
Miss Ying-ar is far more knowledgeable than I in both the ways of the world and the ways of our craft, but I thought I should make the effort for once and put myself out there. Which brings me to the subject of the last few days and the Windblume Festival. I thought it was time for me to invite Miss Ying-ar to Mondstadt.
Probably.
But yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another girl achieve her dream.
You're probably gonna have to give it back.
And when I went to take a look at our roster,
so they can fix it.
I saw that she'd done my remaining work for me. I feel incredibly guilty. I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while everyone else has been bending over backwards to help other people. How could I ever hope to be worthy of Miss Ying-ar's love if I'm so selfish?
Especially if they don't know that it's like what it is, they'll probably ask it for you back. So that way they can, one, prove that you're telling the truth, and two, just fix it.
Oh, Timaeus.
You wouldn't get arrested or sued, but you would just be charged.
And that's why I've decided to join you.
But then what about Ying-ar?
They would just charge you for a second. Whatever they send you is what they'll charge you.
Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over a month now? You said you were gonna invite her to Mondstadt.
Well, yes.
That's usually how it
I
works.
did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit, which is why I just sent her another gift with my hand-picked Windblooms, along with a handwritten letter. I explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself, to which I must devote my full attention for the time being. I made sure to package the gift and letter with the greatest care. All I can do now is hope that she'll understand. Point being, please know that I sincerely want to support you in this endeavor. Plus, I think I'm an honest person. As far as I recall, I don't think I've told a single lie in my life.
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that speech. Don't worry, Timaeus. We won't let your determination go to waste.
Usually what happens is like when they send you a replacement,
Timaeus.
that usually means that they want the old one back.
Thank you, everyone. I promise to do
Kind of like an
everything
exchange,
I can
you know?
to help.
You go to the store, you bring your broken thing, they exchange it for a new one.
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would never lie. Great! Let's keep it up. On to the other three.
There we go. That's all right.
Okay, Paimon will do the honors.
And then yeah, you'll be charged. Like you're just gonna pay for it, so like you don't want that unless you want to sell the second one.
We have with us here the flower, the guide, Legend and Timaeus.
Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name, too.
All right. We also have Klee.
That's me!
Wow.
With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there? Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Actually, I'm still feeling a little nervous.
Me too.
But weren't you all fired up just a moment ago?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do this.
Actually, I'm a little worried too. Deep breaths.
I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching.
Well, does anyone know the exact location of where we're headed, or should I do a reading on my scry glass?
According to the prophecy, once we figured out the answer, we should test it at the Lantern of Utmost Joy. Wait, but where is this lantern?
Oh, we know something about that.
Yeah, we
What?
found out. Yeah, we found out.
Wow, that's amazing. You really know how to do everything under the sun.
Yeah. I
Then
guess
we'll
so.
let you lead the way.
This is it. We're off to find the sacred location of the Lantern of Utmost Joy.
All right, cool. I didn't want Timaeus to be the truth guy. That's kind of lame. Kind of lame, but whatever. I wanted it to be Cyno. I wanted more jokes, but you know, to each their own.
Huh? Let's play. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, whoop. Nope, it's up, it's up.
Here we go.
Let's go here then. We're gonna jump here, jump here, jump here. Okay.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
According to the map, it should be somewhere around here.
Aww, I don't see any lanterns here. Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the Lantern of Utmost Joy actually looks like, right?
Traveler, are you trying to figure out something else from the paper?
It says we should look up and seek the answers from the sky.
Paimon's reading too. Huh? It says to look up, but there's nothing above us. The wind didn't trick us, did it?
Now you should recite the incantation.
Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Huh. Paimon read the whole thing out loud, but nothing's happening.
Look! Look! The wind is blowing!
What a strong wind current. Let's write it up and see where it leads us.
Huh? We'll have to fly up there? Can someone carry me with them?
Here.
Albedo's like, I got this. Oh, shoot. Yo, Alice, this is all Alice, isn't it? This is insane. Because this is like, this reminds me of the, Golden Apple.
How did this little island get up here in the sky? Did somebody make it?
Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one will get lost.
Oh, good thinking.
I mean, we're so high up, we can see literally
Who
what
would
it
have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird. It's almost as if someone was holding a tea party.
I never would have guessed that such a place could exist. Right above Mondstadt, too.
Wow, look at that pretty lantern on the table. There's even a chair for each side of the lantern, too.
There seems to be something on the back of this chair. Let me have a closer look. Take your seat, present your answers, and you shall reach enlightenment. Well, as far as instructions go, I guess that's simple enough.
So we just need to do as it says, right?
Wait a second.
Huh?
We'd better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats. Everyone, please stay clear for a moment.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
good call.
all our questions and doubts aside, the scenery here is pretty amazing. It'd be impossible to feel stressed here.
How is everything, Albedo?
Everything seems to be fine. I didn't find any traps or suspicious mechanisms, but I also couldn't find any overt destructive devices.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences. Looks like we'll have to sit on these chairs and fulfill the prophecy. Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt. Let's reserve our most confident answers for the second round.
That sounds kind of smart. But why?
Ah, I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able to figure out how the puzzle works.
I see. That makes a lot of sense.
Mona, is there something wrong? You're not looking too good.
Oh, are you hungry? I brought some snacks.
Great.
Thank you for offering, Klee, but that's not quite it. While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin hoping to find some information, but there's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here. But if nothing here has actually been physically tampered with, then no. Could that person be?
I just shivered.
What do you mean, Mona? Who could it be?
Never mind. It's not like I've got any proof.
Don't leave us on the edge like this, Mona.
I'll just do what Albedo said.
Yes. Let's test the hypothesis together, Klee.
Come on, join us, Mona.
Oh, all right.
Okay, then I'll answer the first question. If someone were to ask me to find a flower that is not of this world...
You can do it, Sucrose.
Then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower.
All right, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost.
Kale, I hope you found your answer.
My answer is that I will be that guide. For a long time, I have been guided by others. It's taken me a while, but I finally made it to where I am today. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I would still like to put my name forward. Because I would like to become a guide that can help others. I want to help others the same way Amber, Master Tighnari, Cyno, and everyone else helped me. Now it's my turn to pass on the gift that I've been given.
All right. It's up to me to answer the third part. I'll submit myself as one who would never lie. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents,
wow.
I'm confident that I've always been an honest person. I'd like to thank everyone, too, for giving me this opportunity to validate myself.
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy. There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Wait! The lantern just lit up! Whoa! All four sides of the lantern are glowing!
Huh?
But all we do is submit a batch of test answers.
Kale, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
Oh, all right. Huh? What's going on? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair? Didn't it say we have to answer all the questions correctly?
Yeah, but
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no right answer for this prophecy.
No right answer? But how could that be?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal.
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
What? There's someone else here?
We meet again, traveler.
Hey! You're that Outlander we met the other day at Good Hunter!
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
Oh, is that so? Then, why do I spy yet another person following in your shadow?
Wait, really?
Get got.
There's no need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
Huh. So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
Huh? But why? Then, does that mean this wasn't a real prophecy after all?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me. She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to signify themselves.
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all.
Ah, so you're B's student. It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
They're just a bunch of letters. Happy early spring, happy early spring.
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it. Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must also be very interested in the secret behind this lantern, no? The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up? How strange.
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
Mom? Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation and mimicry? It has always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity.
Oh, Dallas, I'm here too.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Oh my god. Alice is a troll.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wind himself. Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a really long table.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now. So what was this assembly you were talking about earlier?
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to you?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you a long and ancient story. Ever heard of the Hexenzirkel? As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday, I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands
and ended his pain.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left. But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
Interesting.
Ah, so this is where the legendary mages held
Statue
their
hid in the middle of
meetings.
the forest. Wow.
That's right. We often met here to chat. And
Then, what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing. The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
So it was indeed written by all of you.
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing you, you probably figured out everything the moment you laid eyes on the message.
No, it took me a little longer than that.
A flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages. When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her to invite her for a final get-together. A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. This is the signature of our full name, Rhindaughter, also known as Gold. If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her. The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world. She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning. If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world and that they would all know each other?
The one who would never lie is me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor. As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
Huh? I'm pretty sure every child in Mondstadt has read that book.
It's also one of my favorite stories. M was an exceptional human writer who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief. Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the mage's table?
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and followers. Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle. I've always wanted to meet you.
Do you also want to become a mage?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexen Circle. I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now, I've seen for myself that besides Jay, many other ordinary people were also among you.
Do you think less of us now?
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, and I'm now even more drawn towards the idea of becoming a mage.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors, but you are different. You are much more fascinating than any of your predecessors.
Interesting.
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back in her hometown.
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left the Hexen Circle after getting married?
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. She would have known what we meant as soon as she saw the message. We were just asking one thing of her. Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come share some of it with your best friends and sisters.
So, the Supreme Blessing actually meant...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us the most fulfillment and happiness in the end are those who will greet us at our journey's destination. Dear child, I believe you can also understand what I am talking about. We women will always have many troubles and encounter pains and frustrations that will keep us up at night. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains and oceans to see our best friends again. Regardless of how many years have passed or how far the distance may be, as long as we can be with our beloved friends, our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all about.
Oh. I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages are Mom's best friends.
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later. I still have a few things to attend to, so this will have to do for today.
Bye, Mom. Todoko says bye, too.
Goodbye, darling, and farewell to all of our other friends as well. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close to that time of year?
Yes, it's Windblume again, Alice.
It's also a special anniversary date. I'm sure you still remember.
Yes, I do remember now. It was on this day many, many years ago that Jay tied the knot. Oh, just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone, please enjoy this year's Windblume Festival to the fullest.
Huh. Interesting.
Whoa! Ah, Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
Wow. Wow. Way to break the seriousness. Well, how did you think we were gonna get back? Alright, this has to be them, right?
Oh.
Poor Timaeus.
Are you okay, Timaeus? Maybe you'd feel better if you just, let it out.
I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all.
You may want to look into getting your own gliding license when you have the time. It might prove helpful to you.
Okay.
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind. Why don't you tell us?
It's nothing, really. It's just... Well, Alice's story was really interesting and romantic. I won't argue about that, but still, the whole thing wasn't quite what I was hoping for. Of course, I didn't actually expect the Supreme Blessing to be real.
Don't say that. None of this was your fault, Timaeus. Honestly, it's more on me for having agreed to be the Windblume Festival Special Ambassador. Had I not asked for everyone's help...
If anything, it should be my fault for finding that prophecy.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to blame the two of you either.
What a dick.
I just feel like this whole adventure didn't really end on a high note, and we also didn't really get anything out of it.
But I'd say we still learned something new.
Well, that aside, Timaeus, you still need to go to Liyue to apologize to Yinger, right? Do you want Kale and I to accompany you?
Oh, Miss Ying-ar. Well, I mean, I just really don't want her to get mad at me. Now that I've come back to my senses, oh, I really don't know what I should do.
Hey, you three? You may want to look over there.
Oh.
Huh? Miss Ying-ar?
Oh, so that's Miss Ying-ar? I've never met her before.
Yep, that's her. And she actually came all the way to Mondstadt.
I am so sorry, Miss Ying-ar, but how did you... I mean...
Are you so happy just to see me?
I'm
of
so
course
happy
I
that we
am.
got
I'm so
Miss
happy
Ying-ar
that
back.
I don't,
I love her.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I've seen you like this, I suppose I could let you off the hook this time. You said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then, of course I had to come and find you instead.
Absolutely, best girl.
Should we go see how they're doing?
I wouldn't. You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Oh, really? We'll just leave them alone then.
Oh man, get out of here! Don't tell me Timaeus is with Miss Ying-ar. That's bullshit. No one's believing that. I'm not believing that for a second. It's a bunch of crap.
I am so glad to see Timaeus find his happiness.
Shenanigans.
I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sucrose. You can be happy just to see others happy. And you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said that we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a much bigger heart than I do.
But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I guess we have the same amount of positive qualities. They're just spread over different parts of our personalities. I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt. I'm happy just to have met and become your friend. Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. But that's okay too. Since we are so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to believe that all of your issues aren't really issues at all.
But isn't it too late now for me to learn to accept myself?
Why?
Well... Do you know anything about the blooming cycles of Cecilius?
I may have read about that in a book before.
That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. Surprising, right? To think that people would talk about that while on a date. My mom brought it up at dinner one time last month.
Mom's a nerd.
She called my dad the most boring man she knew, and said that he even turned up late to a date once, all with a smile on her face. But she also said that learning is just another part of life. It's never too late to start something, as long as you recognize that it's something good for you to do. Why don't you give it a try, Kale?
Okay, I'll try my best.
They're really having a great conversation. Paimon can't even find a moment to join in.
I nearly forgot. This is for you.
This texture. Are these seeds?
Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. These are the seeds of the sweet flower cultivars that I've worked on.
Adorable.
It's nothing too special, but they're the best cultivars that I've made. So, I really hope that you'll like them. They're super sweet and easy to grow and keep. I'm also submitting them as my Windblooms for this year. I wish that the Animo Archon could also see how lovely they are.
Thank you. I'll plant them in the Avidia forest and take good care of them.
Kale, please take these notes with you. I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at Sucrose's request. Feel free to look through them whenever you can find the time. Mondstadt's doors will always remain open to you.
Thank you so much. Really, I don't know what to say. I'm just really happy.
Ah, Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy?
You're right. I almost forgot. Kale,
This is so
can you
weird.
exhale once into this test tube?
I want your breath.
I will save this breath of joy and use it in my research.
Like, oh my god, I just want you to breathe.
Oh, really?
Of course.
It's so weird. Incredibly weird.
Huh? What was that?
It was like a little cloud of happiness, and now it flew away.
Well, luckily, there's still some breath left in the test tube. I'll seal it up for now. I'll keep working on it and let you know as soon as I have any breakthroughs in my research.
Yeah, you can write to me. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I receive your letter.
Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal.
Master Tighnari! Cyno!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends forever?
That's it. I think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond all hope of repair.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a majestic form.
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card back is for you. Cyno wanted you to have one for yourself.
Yo, let's go.
If I had to guess, I'd say he probably wants you to use it if you challenge him to a duel.
I'm a master of the game. Do you dare challenge me?
Easy there, fucking Yugi. There's no need.
Huh. Let's knock him off his high horse.
Wait! I've got something to give you too. Huh?
What kind of Seto Kaiba bullshit is this?
Yeah! I figured I should follow local Mondstadt customs and prepared a few small things themed after the Windblume festival. I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I want to give them to Amber, Master Tighnari, and Cyno. During Windblume, Mondstatters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three are family to me.
But Tighnari said that we're not anything like an academic family. He wouldn't write joint papers with us.
Well, in this case, we can consider ourselves as regular siblings. And that should be just fine.
I agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. These are for the Traveler, Paimon, and everyone else from Mondstadt.
Whoa, are these really for us?
Score.
So, are these your chosen Windblooms?
Mm-hmm, one of them. Both Padisaras and Sumeru roses are my Windblooms. Although they're not native to Mondstadt, they are the flowers that can best express my feelings. I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. To those who I wish to accompany as we greet more seasons and future Windblooms together. The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to see even if that meant crossing mountains and oceans to do so.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there?
Huh?
Doesn't it look just like your test tube?
Is that it? That's a weird way of ending it.
Am I? Why were you willing?
Why wouldn't I want to come see you, It's not like a quick trip from Liyue to Mondstadt is completely unheard of or anything. Also, isn't it time for you to drop the miss and just call me Yingar?
Yingar.
Damn. Come on, dude. Come on.
I think I still need some time to get used to calling you that.
Look at you, already so flustered. And we're just getting started.
No, I'm just overwhelmed with...
She's... Oh my god. You know what? No. I don't want to talk to Tomatoes. Oh my god. Best girl. No one can tell me otherwise. Hold on. Let me talk to Cyno. Let's see if he gets one more joke
I quite
in.
like my new card back. I take it you've also received your...
Oh, he wants to play.
No problem.
Oh, yeah, no, alright. Well, y'all, we're officially done with the event. So, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching as always. Hopefully, you know, I didn't really care for the ending, to be real with you. I don't know. Why doesn't Windblume get a cool cinematic like the Lantern Rite Festival? I feel like Windblume was kind of shafted from that. But we also didn't like get to see Venti again. It was weird. I don't know. It was a little weird. I thought that like Venti didn't show up at all, like at the end there. But what can you do? All right, y'all, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you like the channel. It greatly helps it out. That's it for today. We'll be back on tomorrow with some Pokemon Scarlet and Nuzlocke playthrough stuff, and then maybe over the weekend we'll stream some more Genshin Impact stuff. But that's it from me, y'all. Take care, be safe, make wise choices, don't do anything too stupid. Have a wonderful